Alfredo Pareto's rule is an engineer rule of thumb, we call it, 80-20 rule. 80% of something relates to 20% of those involved. 80% of emissions come from 20% of the population. We know that's broadly right. We see that around the globe. We can see it in our own communities. If you then run that 3 times, in other words, go into that 20% and do the 80-20 thing again, and then do it again, what you show from that, and this is only a very broad sort of guideline, and some of the data we have suggests this is roughly correct. 50% of the emissions come from 1% of the world's population. It might be 40 from 2 or 60 from 1, but it gives you a framing that actually you don't have to put in policies in place for most people around the world, because most people don't emit very much at all, and they won't emit much in the next 10 or 20 years, despite the fact we often hear it's a population problem. It's not for climate change. The question then is, who's in that 1%? Every climate scientist, I don't think there's any exceptions, every journalist and pontificator on the climate, any academic in the OECD, anyone who gets a plane once a year, anyone earning over 30K, probably considerably less than that in the UK, will put themselves in that 1% category. So when we, probably all of us here, when we either shaved or put our makeup on this morning, we were looking at the 1% person in the mirror. We know who they are. And are we prepared to change our cars, change our fridges, the way we live our lives, where we go on holiday, how often we fly? Are we prepared to change those things now? Have those things forced upon us? I think we know the answer, and it's probably in the word now, but without the W. We're not. That means we are then prepared to hand on to our children, to other people elsewhere around the world, a 4, 5, 6 degree C future. We have that choice. This afternoon, we have that choice. This morning, we have that choice. Which way are we going to go on it? We're just going to pretend it's not happening. That's what we've done for the last 20 years.